shocking story which took place on the streets of the national capital yesterday. Absolutely unprecedented scenes taking place in Delhi yesterday.
Well, absolutely. The streets of Delhi, in fact, yesterday resembled like a war zone. In fact, the Aam Aadmi Party, remember, enraged by the alleged detention of their chief in Modi land, went on a rampage outside BJP's office.
Absolutely. The party, remember, which has made allusions to Gandhian forms of protest, didn't hesitate to launch an all-out attack on the Bharatiya Janata Party. Let's get you all the details of what exactly took place.
Streets of the national capital turned to a war zone.
नरेंद्र मोदी को माफी मांगनी चाहिए जो अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को उन्होंने डिटेन किया।
नरेंद्र मोदी का डर है अरविंद केजरीवाल को देखकर।
कांग्रेस और बीजेपी वाले मिले हुए हैं, ये सब आम आदमी पार्टी से डरे हुए लोग हैं।
Angered by reports of detention of Arvind Kejriwal in Modi land, Aam Aadmi Party workers laid siege to the BJP's headquarters. The Aam Aadmi Party doing what it does best, fashioning the Aam Aadmi's anger into a potent and, as was evident today, a very dangerous weapon.
And you can see that outside this particular gate of BJP headquarters, there is protest going on by Aam Aadmi Party supporters. They've gathered here in large numbers. They are protesting against BJP, against Narendra Modi. They've been shouting slogans against Narendra Modi and the BJP party. They believe that there has been an illegal detention of their leader Arvind Kejriwal, who's right now touring Gujarat. He is in Gujarat and he has been detained. BJP clearly says that this detention has happened only because there was a moral code of conduct which was in place and he was trying to violate it. He was moving with...
BJP was taken aback, but only initially, before it met the Aam Aadmi Party's fire with fire. It's the language of the mob that Kejriwal mastered to write to the Chief Minister's office only a few weeks ago. The anger of the common man was tempered with allusions to Gandhian principles of protest. Today, the Aam Aadmi Party's mask slipped.
बीजेपी और नरेंद्र मोदी की पुलिस के साथ मिलकर अगर गुंडागर्दी कर सकते हैं तो आम आदमी उनके गुंडागर्दी के खिलाफ पूरी तरीके से खड़ी होगी। अगर इसी तरीके से हिंसा का रास्ता और तानाशाही का रास्ता नरेंद्र मोदी और बीजेपी अख्तियार करती रहेगी तो हम इसी तरीके से मार खाते रहेंगे सड़कों पर, लेकिन झुकेंगे नहीं।
The BJP was caught off guard. Its leaders have issued an appeal for peace, but sources in the party claim in the coming days, as the political heat intensifies, scenes like the one we saw today can't be ruled out.
BJP totally condemns this uncalled for, unprovoked attack by Aam Aadmi workers on the BJP office.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यालय के सामने हुआ तमाशा एक नोरा कुश्ती है और दोनों आदमी मिलकर जानबूझ के पब्लिसिटी के लिए इस तरह की हरकतें कर रहे हैं।
The Aam Aadmi Party maintains it was provoked. Despite condemnations, its leaders unrepentant.
जब आम आदमी पार्टी के लोग यहाँ आए और उन्होंने अपना क्रोध जाहिर किया तो उस पर पत्थर फेंके गए, तो उसका भी तो वो भी एक उत्तेजक कदम है।
The police have launched a case against the Aam Aadmi Party, but the armed supporters not on the streets today are worried. The unruly scenes have raised several questions, including if the party was hurt at Kejriwal's detention, why did it not approach the Election Commission? Why did its leaders present today not calm the crowds? Or is it that the genie is out of the bottle and Kejriwal cannot put it back in? With Atish Srivastava, Bureau Report, Newsx.
Okay, so that was, of course, that big story last evening, those shocking visuals we just showed you on your screens. And joining us now for more on that story is Vandana Sebastian. She joins us live from outside the Aam Aadmi Party's headquarters in New Delhi. And we also have Haresh Jhala, who's joining us live from Gujarat. Remember, that is where Arvind Kejriwal, the Aam Aadmi Party chief, is currently. Well, Vandana, coming to you first. We saw those scenes, those clashes between Aam Aadmi Party workers and the Bharatiya Janata Party workers outside the opposition headquarters in the national capital. What really is the Aam Aadmi Party's justification, though? Are they expected today to come out with a clarification of the events yesterday? Remember, it's attracted a lot of condemnation. Even its leaders had to come out and issue statements saying that we want peaceful protests. Remember, it's claimed to be a Gandhian party, but those are not very Gandhian scenes we witnessed yesterday.
Absolutely. Initially, when I was speaking to Aam Aadmi Party supporters yesterday, they had said that in case the police take action against their supporters, there would be further protests. But however, after yesterday's press conference, Prashant Bhushan had made it very clear that the party's top brass condemns what happened yesterday, and Arvind Kejriwal himself has appealed to supporters not to resort to violence. We know that an FIR was filed yesterday. 28 people, in fact, were injured yesterday in total in yesterday's clashes. 13 of them Aam Aadmi supporters, 10 of them BJP supporters, along with police personnel and the media. The sections under which the FIR have been launched are rioting, obstructing a public personnel from conducting his duty, as well as damage of public property. Of course, the violence has escalated to other parts of the country, but as of now, where today is concerned, I've been speaking to people and there are no further plans that are scheduled as of today. Back to you.
Well, Vandana, it's interesting that you are saying that the party top brass has condemned the way this protest took on a violent turn. However, let's not forget some of the top brass of the party were right there, egging on their supporters to resort to such means. But we'll discuss that in just a bit. Haresh, if I could come back to you, you joining us from Bhuj, we will talk later about what the itinerary is. But if you can just for the time being lay bare the threadbare facts as to what really happened yesterday. Was Arvind Kejriwal detained or not? There's ambiguity about that.
Well, there is a counter claim from both sides. See, AAP is claiming that there was a detention for almost 20 to 30 minutes, whereas the district administration of Patan claims that there was no detention. We had just stopped Arvind Kejriwal and his convoy because convoy was a very huge. Model code of conduct was in place since 11 a.m. We need to inform and verify the details whether he has taken any permission for such a big and huge convoy. So these are the counter claims made by the both sides. But the fact is, even if it was in violation of code of conduct, they should have put everything on record. Question is, did the district administration took this on record, has informed the chief electoral officer of Gujarat, and in turn Gujarat chief electoral officer has informed CEC or not? Now coming to AAP, see, AAP did not need to jump with a gun stating that he was detained, taken to police station, because no such development took place in Radhanpur. So why did the AAP leaders in Delhi jump with guns, claiming that he was taken to police station? I think that has incited the AAP volunteers.
Okay.
And when AAP volunteers reached the BJP office and when clash occurred, I think that has sparked the larger clashes across UP and other parts of India.
Absolutely. Extremely shocking, though. And whatever the reason for the provocation was, absolutely no justification there for that kind of violence that we witnessed, of course, in the national capital, but as Haresh was saying, other parts of India as well. And hopefully, as Vandana was saying, there's no such plans for today. But that's a story we'll be keeping a close eye on right here on NewsX. Vandana, Sebastian, Haresh Jala, for the time being, thank you for that update.
But with that, let's move on in the bulletin now. And after all the political action, let's also tell our viewers how politics is, in a way, also has a huge impact on our sporting schedule, doesn't it?
Absolutely.